it goes to show you, like, it goes to show you, how would I say it? Like, how outside of basketball, she's a superstar. It just people don't do this with basketball players often. How often do they do this with basketball players? This shows you that Angel Reese is transcending outside of basketball just for clickbait in media tabloids because like you don't hear Caitlin Clark has a boyfriend. You don't hear pregnancy rumors with her. Um like a few weeks ago, when somebody mentioned her getting stronger, they were quick to cut it off. But they don't do that with Angel Reese. They it's a constant poking of the bear. Uh, Before that, what was it? She was a villain. Like it's always something with her. So it goes to show you, man, this girl is not just a basketball player. She's a personality. She's a brand. Could you not hear me?
No, I can hear you. But when you just said
No,
she's not a basketball player, she's. I'm gonna pause you right there. One of the comments literally wrote at the same time, and this is the counter argument to that. And like I said, I'm gonna hold my opinion on this. So this is the counter argument. They put, this is W Mac. I don't agree with this, obviously, but I want to hear what you think about this. She worried about everything but basketball, and you just said the same thing. So do you feel like the perception in the public is that she's not focused on basketball? But she's meant, because I've sat there and
hold on.
But I want to hear what you say about this.
Hey, what? How's she not focused on basketball?
Yeah, step up to that mic. Step up to the mic.
How's she not focused on basketball?
I want them to hear
How's she not focused on basketball? What would make you think, oh man, the fact that she's answering, like, all right, yes, basketball is what's paying the bills, but she's also a person at the end of the day, right? So basketball is not her only business venture. She's someone who's going to move outside. She's a model. She wants to be, like, I'm not saying she wants to be, but she has the potential to be whatever the hell she wants to be. That doesn't mean that she has to focus on basketball, but she's not a single faceted person. She can do whatever the hell she wants to, and she's proving that. She's proving that little by little. Every time someone says something against her, she goes out and does the exact thing that you said she couldn't do. Like, so you saying, oh man, she's focused on everything but basketball? That's BS. That's BS. So,
Rob, you can go.
Man.
My fault. I didn't cut you off.
Come on now.
Okay, go. Rob, you go, Rob.
No, I'm gonna echo what Randy said because exactly. I mean, she has obviously transcended beyond the basketball court. Let's not forget she was at the Met Gallery event earlier this year, and yet she was able to come back and play a really heck of a game after that. So she's not. Yeah, these athletes, like you have people who are just strictly known for what they do for their discipline, and then she's just one of those players who can definitely go beyond the basketball court. She could have, like, she has her own podcast. She could model. She could have her own Barbie line for all we know. And that's the nice thing about her is because she has that charisma. She's got that personality. She's someone that a lot of young women can relate to. Besides, if you're looking for someone besides Caitlin Clark to look up to, Angel Reese is that girl that you can look up to for sure because she's very talented. She's outspoken. She's strong. She's very opinionated. And that's something that's okay in the society because, in a society, unfortunately, over the years where men have kind of suppressed women, I'm not going to go into politics and all that, but where women really haven't had a chance to really speak out, she's this strong woman. She's the modern woman that we want to look at. Besides what she does in the basketball court, she's someone I can say if I had a daughter, I would want her to look up to her because she's someone I actually look up to in terms of her struggles and why she does what she does. And I think the only problem that people have is that they still remember, and we talked about this pre-production, but people have a problem still with her doing that now you see me, now you can't thing that she did.
It's John Cena.
The John Cena move, you know what I mean? Like, and that's so ridiculous. People are ridiculous when they hate on her for that. Because it's like, okay, she deserved to have that chance to win the championship, and she did. And, when you're in that moment, I mean, I've never really been a professional athlete, but I'm guessing, because I talked to JC Sheldon, I'm like, where do y'all get that personality? Is that something that's built within you, or do you kind of like, when you play the game, how does that happen? She goes, it just happens when you're out there. And I'm thinking that's kind of what happens with Angel when she's in the competitive mode. She's gonna go like target in, and Caitlin's kind of been doing that with her since high school, and it's good to have that. So if you're not a Caitlyn fan, you can like Angel. If you don't like Angel, you like Caitlyn. If you don't like either of them, and you're just eating popcorn like Michael Jackson did during the Thriller music video, then you can do that too. I hate that she has to even address that she's not pregnant. That's a question right there that if you're a male athlete, we would never be asked that question.
Rob over here reading my
Nobody has
paper.
said anything to Tyreek Hill. Nobody has said a word to Tyreek.
But Rob,
Right.
No, you go. That's good. You're right though. You're right, Rob. You're right. Oh, if okay, so if I could, what I was gonna say is, so that was one of the first points that I was gonna make. I haven't spoken with a male athlete or even interviewed a male athlete or been in a room where they've gotten a question about pregnancy. So I'm like, why is it that she is getting pregnant? I mean, is that the standard in the WNBA? Is that what we're doing? Is that the workplace for women? And if it is, God bless your souls, ladies, because that's obviously that's not it. That's not acceptable. I don't want somebody asking me if my wife is expecting or something like that. So I wouldn't, on the same token, wouldn't want that to happen. And yes, I think it's ludicrous. I absolutely think that this is. So Randy said something. Randy said, "This is how you know she's a superstar," and I agree with this because this is insane. When have you ever heard of an athlete first telling you that they're hurt, they're not playing for the whole season, and then the first like 3 trains of thought are she's faking an injury because she's losing Rookie of the Year, she's pregnant, she's not hurt. I mean, this is immediately after she said that my hand is broken. We're in the middle of the playoff race, and I want to win, like I've been telling you, and I can't play, even though I lead the league in rebounding, even though I'm 12th in PER, even though I'm 17th in overall defense, and by most metrics, I'm better than most of your favorite players. But yet, I'm a fake an injury, even though I just came off of a 20-point, 10 rebound game for the second. Like, you listen to what y'all are saying right quick. And I don't, if you don't like Angel Reese as a person, so be it. God bless your soul. God bless your heart. So be it. Whatever. That's not me. What I'm saying is this. Let's use facts. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have no problem with you. If you don't like the girl, fine, that's one thing. But you can't sit there and tell me she's hurt, she's not hurt, or she's not hooping. So and she's, and this is how you know, again, I say it all the time. She a nice young woman because she would even have the stones to address this stupidity. You know what I'm saying? Like, you lucky I would not, like, if it were me, but I'm happy she's not. You know what I'm saying? That's why God gave her that platform. But you know what I'm saying? To me, that's obviously, I feel like it's too out of bounds. And it's just like, come on, are y'all fans of the sport or not? And if y'all not, then like, why are you watching her play? And that's to Randy's point. If you hate watching somebody, they might be a superstar. So just get your mind.
I want
right.
to add on
What are you gonna say, Randy?
Because how are people saying they have an issue with her doing this, right? That's a sign of a competitor. When you talk trash to me, if I really want to win, I'm not only going to compete, but I'm going to talk trash back, right? Because that's just in Angel's. I'm not going to say it's in her nature, but you could tell it's in her nature to be a winner because she does what she needs. Her team needs her to do in order for them to, get the dub. So if you're going to tell her, oh no, I don't like her being a competitor, and then saying at the same breath, oh man, she doesn't want to play. How are you going to say that? It has to be one or the other. You can't tell me, oh man, you don't like to compete, or nah, you're just faking an injury because you don't want to play. Then which one is it? Now you're just talking to talk. which one is it? Like,
One
come
man.
on, bro.
Wait, let a naysayer know. Let a naysayer
And then
know.
on top of that, I'm pretty sure the people who have the most comments are people who wouldn't even make some of the those decisions that she's being forced to make. Because for a fact, like, if I break a bone in my body and I'm 22 years old at the time, and now you're telling me, look, you can keep playing, you'll be all right, but chances are you might shatter it and you might not never heal, and you might have arthritis for the rest of your life. What are you gonna do? Oh man, you know what?
I'm not gonna take that chance.
Let me
I'm not
check.
gonna
Let me
take
check
that.
Twitter real quick.
You got the best medical care in the world.
Yeah, come
I'm
on,
not
bro.
doing that. Oh,
She's 22. It's her rookie year. It's okay.
I wouldn't even do that shit on a championship run. I mean, I would just probably play with a soft. I probably would play with on a champ. I would get surgery after the season if it
That's
were for a
different.
championship. But I'm not going. It's not worth the
I
risk
feel
right now.
Mulaney.
It's not worth the risk right now. It's not. It's not. And I'm talking about like it would have to be the next game. But I'm not Angel, and that it's everybody is different. And this, I'm not gonna like that's disrespectful to kind of discredit.
Yeah.
But y'all already know. I don't understand why. But y'all already.
I do agree. The only time it would
we
make sense is like,
Go,
all right,
continue.
we're like championship time. Like I got hurt game 2. No,
Right.
Okay, I'm gonna play 3 more games, bro. Like I gotta do something.
Lee.
But no, that's ridiculous.